Well, we've got 12 days left until the Level 1 exam, the December 1st exam. And every year, roughly about a week or 2 weeks before the exam, I put out a video pretty much with the same message. I shouldn't say every year, before every exam, I put out a video with the same message. And this is for people who have arrived at a conclusion that, look, I'm not going to pass. I pretty much know that, so I'm not even going to bother going. And you've decided to stop, or maybe that'll happen shortly, and you're not going to show up to the exam because, well, what's the point? And you're not alone. About 15%, it seems like a high number, but about 15% of people, of candidates who sign up for an exam don't show up. For those of you who are going, when you arrive there on Saturday and you're sitting down and you look around at all the empty spots, that's exactly what that is. Every spot was reserved for a candidate. So a lot of people make the decision not to go, and then when you go back for the afternoon session, you'll find that it gets a little bit thinner. I'm going to argue that you should go, but with a different strategy. Okay, you're not going to make it. You've decided on that. You know yourself better than anyone else. Maybe you didn't give yourself enough time, and it's probably true. You might not make it. But try this. Instead of throwing the whole thing away, because you've already paid for it. Number one, you've already paid for it. Try this. Take 1 or 2 sections, only 1 or 2, and really know those sections. Even if it's just one section, even if it's only one, and go in, and your goal is to write and score extremely high in that one section. This will give you a couple of things. Number one, you get a lay of the land. You get to check out the exam. You get to see the difficulty of the questions. You get a peek at what it's going to be like when you're ready to do it for real, as opposed to saying, well, I wonder if they'll ask these kind of things. How would they ask this? Does this normally happen? All the questions you have about the exam could be answered. Think of it like a scouting mission. I'm going to go in and I'm going to check things out. Even if you say, okay, well, I'm not going to write anything, at least go in. Go in and look at it. Check it out. You can leave. You don't have to go back for the afternoon session. But you walk away with information. You've already paid for that exam. You're not going to get a credit. You're not going to get anything back. You may as well go in and extract information. If you prepare for 1 section or 2, I think you should prepare for 2. But if you prepare for 1, when you get your results out, well, you know you're not going to make it. But you're really looking for how well you did in that 1 section that you gave an honest effort to. And this is what it's going to tell you. Look, I had enough time to do that 1 section. I did that 1 section, and this is how I scored, which means I can do it all. It'll give you the confidence to know that you can do the whole exam if you can see that, hey, listen, I tried on 1, I gave it my best, and look what I got. Had I done that for every section, it wouldn't have been a problem. That's what it'll give you. So you can still pull victory out of defeat by saying, look, I'm going in and writing this exam. My exam is going to be quant and FRA, or it's going to be equity and fixed income, and that's it. That's my exam. I'm not going to write the exam they're giving me. I'm writing mine. And on the rest, see what happens. Give it your best shot. Who knows? You might know more than you think. But it'll at least give you some sort of assessment going into the rewrite, going into June, because you're going to rewrite again. If you don't make it, you're going to do it again. It'll give you some assessment to say, you know what? I really clearly didn't understand this section and this section based on my performance. So go in, do the best you can on the sections that you said, oh, well, and the sections that you are going to, over the next 12 days, the sections that you're going to really focus on, 1 or 2, you're looking to really slam those. So when you get your results, there you go. You know what to expect on the June exam. You know that you can do it because you've applied yourself in 1 or 2 sections. And who knows? You might find that in some sections you actually did better than you thought, but it'll give you feedback as to where you need work next time. So, 12 days. If you've decided, this is not for everyone now. If you're going to make it, well, you've got 12 days to do it. Don't give up now. But if you've already decided that you're not going to make it, you've already made that decision. You've already decided, I'm not even going to show up. What's the point? You've already closed the books. You've already said, that's enough. Open them. Take 1 section. You've got 12 days. 1 section. That's your exam. That is all you're going to try to pull out of it, is that one section. And you're going to prove to yourself that, look, 12 days is enough time to do one section. Equity. There you go. Equity is easy to do. Equity is simple at level 1. 5 readings, I think 5 or 6 readings. Nice and simple. Focus on that. Do the best you can. Give it your best effort. Go in, write that exam, look at those results when you get it and say, look at that, victory. You'll feel good about those results, even though you know you won't pass, but you'll get feedback on the others, and you get to see what the real exam is like. You get to see what the process is like so that you know exactly what to expect in June. So don't just blow it off. You've paid a lot of money for it. You may as well go in and extract some value. Good luck.